Now I have the Pledge of Allegiance led by AMVETS National Provost Marshal Gene Meyer. Okay, and at this time I would ask AMVETS National Commander Jerry Hotop to step forward for his remarks in the presentation.
You want me to speak up?
What I say is not important.
It's a great honor for me to present this award to Congressman Phil Roe. After listening to him yesterday, I think he's got his heart in the right place for the veterans, so we're lucky to have this man here. And let me read the Silver Helmet Award. Congressional Award presented to Congressman Phil Roe, March 17, 2011, which is St. Pat's Day. As a veteran of the U.S. Army Medical Corps, Congressman Phil Roe believes America's character is defined by how we care for and honor our veterans, and has consistently demonstrated a deep commitment to honoring the sacrifices of all those who have worn the uniform. Since joining the House Veterans Affairs Committee in 2009, Congressman Roe has fought to ensure all veterans receive the quality of care they deserve, strive to eliminate harmful practices and policies within the Department of Veterans Affairs, and safeguard the American dream for our military heroes by promoting veteran-targeted educational business opportunities. In recognition of his exceptional leadership and vision as one of the most prominent Congress voices addressing veterans issues, AMVETS is proud to bestow upon Congressman Roe the 2011 AMVETS Silver Helmet Congressional Award. James P. King, Executive Director, Jerry Hotop, National Commander. That's still.
I think that's enough.
It's all up to you now.
Thank you.
And congratulations.
Thanks so very much.
Now it's your turn.
Well, I will say the three most dangerous words any congressman can. I'll be brief. That scares everybody to death. I'm not gonna be here too long, but I was raised in near Clarksville, Tennessee, where the 101st Airborne is, and all of my friends' dads were in the military, and my scoutmaster was a first sergeant in the 101st Airborne. So the time I had gone in the military, I'd been through basic training 5 or 6 times at Fort Campbell as a Boy Scout. I remember we took a 62-mile hike in 2.5 days with this first sergeant, and I was about 14 or 15 years old, and I said, I'm going to walk this old man to death. Well, he was 35 and a first sergeant in the 101st Airborne. He almost killed us. I had 2 hamburger feet when I got back, but we got through it. And I bring him up because I wanted to share with you, he's in my heart today, along with another friend that's in my heart today. And unfortunately, they're on that wall in Vietnam. He was killed in 1965 in Vietnam, won the Silver Star. And I said, you know, I'm going to take Sergeant Thayer with me and put him in my heart and take him everywhere I go. So he's here with me today with this award. And I can't tell, Bill Kilgore, wherever you are, I want to thank my friend Bill Kilgore for this. And I want to thank the ladies who are here, the women, the caregivers who, when we go off, and many of them are serving today, but I can't tell you how much respect I have. We did the wrong thing after Vietnam. We didn't treat our troops right, and we didn't treat our families right. Never, ever should we ever do that again in this country. It's a blight on America. And, you know, I'm so proud to be an American. I tell people I don't have to play the lottery. I won the lottery when I was born, and born an American. I mean, that's, to me, you won the greatest lottery in the world. But how we treated our troops then is shameful, and I'm ashamed of that. I've got to tell people, and I do this every time, when I get up every day, I was in the 2nd ID in Korea, I still have my gig line. To point out,
Me too.
my shoes are shined and my gig line is straight. It's crazy that you still do things, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
What's your serial number?
I can do that. It's my Social Security number. I can give it to you
your
right quick. And my draft number is 27. I can also tell you that too. But I want to share with you a story briefly that I said. I met a lady 2 weeks ago. And I said this yesterday in our joint hearing. Some of you have heard it before, but a lady I met, 64 years of age, in Morristown, Tennessee, Ms. Hoyt. I don't mind sharing her name. Her husband was shot through the chest and severed his spinal cord in Vietnam in 1966. She's 64 years of age. She had a less than a 1-year-old child. For the next 40 years, she's taking care of her husband. As a physician, I can tell you that the life expectancy of that kind of wound is probably 6 or 7 or 8 years. And he is alive 40 years because of the service that lady gave. I mean, she, to me, is a true hero in this country. Here's the shame of it. If and when he dies, and he probably won't outlive her, she'll be left with a very small stipend. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to fix that. I'm going to go to people, and we're going to make that right, because she couldn't work all these years. She doesn't get Social Security. So when he goes away, when his payment goes away, most of hers does. That's not right. We got to make those things right. We found out these problems, and that's what we're here to fix. And as long as I'm blessed to stay in Congress, and I hope I can, I don't know whether you all knew what I did, but I'm an OBGYN doctor, and I delivered a lot of my own voters. It worked out pretty well. So hopefully, and I've still got them coming up, and they're 16. I said, remember, in 2 years, you can pull one for the old doc. But as long as I am able to stay in the Congress, I intend to stay on the Veterans Affairs Committee. It is absolutely a privilege to serve on that committee. And in the very near future, and just for security reasons, I won't say when, but I'll be going back to Afghanistan to see those troops, put my boots on the ground, find out what they're going through. And I don't have time to talk about it right now, but I'm torn. I can tell you that about what we're doing over there. So I want to thank each and every one of you, not only for giving me this award, but for your service to our great nation, and to your spouses who supported us when we were gone, to our kids when you left and you came back home and they didn't know who you were. I've been there and done that. And so I just can't tell you how privileged I am and overwhelmed really to have had this award. So thank you so much, Jerry, for doing this for me and my family. And I know that I wish my wife could have been here to see this with me. It's one of the proudest days of my life.
Thank you very much.